We're gonna have a TVZ or a TVP in the finals. Depends on who wins the series. Because, like you said, whoever wins out of, or no, sorry, 5-year-olds of Protoss. I was thinking, because the other night, Monkey versus Soy Pop-Tart, you guys were a TVT, so I kept thinking, okay, whoever advances is gonna be a Terran. But no, we can even have a PvP. There's a lot of matchups that could come out of this, come in the finals. Depends on who takes both series. All right, so let's get to the introduction of our players. So the top left, we have our pink Zerg OiLTowN.
Go ahead, Soy.
Oh, and the right side we have our purple Protoss, Xavier.
That's right. Looking at the APMs here, Mineral Line APM, we have 270 for our Protoss and about 180 for our Zerg player. OiLTowN took out Anwis, a former champ, by the way, in pretty good fashion last game. And then Anwis had to go. He had to go to work, so we had to forfeit. So now we have OiLTowN versus Xavier here in this semifinal. I have to say, though, with the way OiLTowN played, he was definitely favored to beat Anwis anyways in that last series.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know how he's going to play ZVT, though. Maybe he's just, like I've said before, a ZVT sniper, and he can't do too well in other matchups. But Soy Pop-Tart, you met Xavier in your final match of the tournament. How did that go? Do you have any background on his playstyle? Anything you?
I got raffle stomped. His stalker control is really good. He did like a Zealot before core type of thing, and then he got there before my 1-rack CC bunker went down, and his stalker pretty much got 11 kills, and I just GG out the first game.
Oh, wow.
Second game I all-in, and I failed, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of my tournament. But his unit control is really good, and he's going gateway first, so I'm excited to see some pressure from him.
Yeah, for sure. That would be pretty neat to see. I mean, a lot of Protosses, when they do Forge Fast Expand, I've seen so far in DayWalker play really passive. They just go for Forge first. They play it extremely safe. I don't even know if Xavier is going to Forge Fast Expand, but I'm just saying, based on other Protosses I've seen in this matchup, just tend to play really safe. OiLTowN's going for the pool first, so he's probably going to put on some pressure himself and punish Xavier for... I don't know, if he were to go Nexus first, he would be met with some wings fairly early.
He's not drone scouting, and the Overlord's going to the back to scout in for later timing, so I don't think he's even going to know that there's a no forge down for a long time.
Yeah, so it's true. It'd take his wing ages, his Overlord ages to get across there to see it.
You know, interesting you said that, because he just told the Zerg player that, why didn't I wall? Because normally if you're not going to fast force expand, you're going to wall off the top of that ramp. Well, he didn't. So... dangerous.
So he's gonna have exactly enough here for Warp Gate. I mean, he can put on a lot of pressure here. Maybe even try to 4-gate his Zerg opponent, because he can get away with it. Not many units out right now from OiLTowN. He's got this little pack of 4 lanes, and that's about it. Getting a third base really, really fast as well. So
he's taking an awkward third base. There's only one gas geyser there, and it's
yeah. He should have gone to the one
base.
at the bottom of the map. We've debated this a couple of times before on this map. He needs to go to the bottom of the map. It's a lot safer and gives you more resources.
Oh, I wonder
so
if he knows
there's going to be
that.
3 more gates added on. We're seeing guys. Monday Night Daywalker, 4-gate in PVZ. He's chronoing very well, I have to say. He's gotten his chronos pretty much spot on. He's saved up just enough energy each time and hasn't missed too many of them. But yeah, 1 soccer, 1 Zealot up against 4 wings. Not a fun time for the Zerg player. I don't know, how much did he scout there? He just saw that there was no natural. That's all he wanted to see.
Yeah, there's no scouting for the Zerg yet.
So he's going to throw down 1 spine, but that's definitely a little bit too... That's not enough in terms of defense, because that third base is already going to be dead, and definitely a possibility that the whole Zerg could be taken out in the next couple minutes.
He should cancel that third and throw down the gas
definitely. Just throw down spines, because Protoss is a pretty large bank at this point.
Yeah, he needs some gas to get some speedlings or even some roaches out.
Yeah, he has no tech for it, though, so he's in an awkward position right now. If that stalker control is good out of Xavier, then I'm not sure how this is going to go down. Also, because that spine crow are not getting rooted right away.
He's going to go for a base trade.
I think he could win that base trade. I don't know. He needs to get another round of warp-ins in here. He has that proxy pylon. There we go. He's getting...
Oh, he just warped in on his at his pylon though, nothing at his main base.
I think he could win this base trade. He has that. Don't forget, he has that pylon over there. His proxy might actually win him the game.
Oh.
Just every unit counts at this point. He doesn't want to lose any of these stalkers to drones or queens. 18 wings coming out also, so that could be game changing. That's really the last stand here for Xavier, and he needs them. I don't know. Unupgraded wings, not a good time here if you're Zerg.
Oh, he walked really far up that ramp though.
Yeah, definitely. Stalkers.
He overcommitted.
I think this might be game even for OiLTowN. Stalkers are quite low. This is close. Xavier needs to move that one wounded stalker with 16 more lings coming now. I don't know if OiLTowN, if Xavier quite has enough to deal with this. And it's pretty much all in. I mean,
Xavier's probes are back mining though. So there could be a
true, but he's able to warp in another. He needs zealots. He's got 3 now. He needs those. He didn't really have them, just stalkers against wings. If you get them from a good range, then you're good to go, but he needs those zealots to tie up the wings.
Oh, that was a good try, laid on the creep tumor so the slow lings can do well on creep, but Xavier sniped it.
I don't know, this is pretty close right now. Those wings are dying pretty fast, and he's got 8 more on the way, but 2 more zealots here. Those queens seemingly immortal, and finally one of them dies. They just were not. They were transfused eventually. Now he needs them to avoid an overcommit here, like you said that last time. Gonna pull out, bring his zealots over. So I was ready to call it for OiLTowN, but now I'm ready to call it in favor of Xavier. He looked like he's pulling off a good 4-gate right over here.
This is really good tempo in a best of 3 to throw first game a cheese. Especially like, cause the next time the Zerg will probably have the drone scout. Delayed minerals.
Yeah, and probably go for his pool first again. And just really make sure he has the kind of means to hold off. So there's the GG out of OiLTowN. Wow, that was a really back and forth game.